Previously on the Stanbic National Schools Championship.
What does this do? What does that do?
How are you going to street?
How are you going to?
We make reusable sanitary pads for girls and women.
How long does this last on the shelf?
6 months. If you refrigerate it, a year.
The breeze by this pond is heavenly. Welcome once again to Lira Town. The last time we were here, we were finding out who was going to represent the northern region at the grand finale. And yes, we found our champion, that is Mentor Senior School. However, today we come again to find out how far the school has gone in implementing the business. The school was given a sum of 500,000 Ugandan shillings. And today, we want to find out, did they use this money to actually start or they ate the money, guys? However, I'm joined by business analyst William to find out what exactly he will be looking for today as we look at the business. Kofango William.
Dokas.
You got that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to believe you, man. We learn every day. Yeah?
Welcome back to the Rhino City.
Yeah. Look at this pond.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate the business enterprise mind of the people in the Lango area.
Yeah.
Everywhere you pass, there's a school, there is a fish pond, there's an agro-processing business.
Yes.
Everywhere you go, there's something that's happening around the corner.
Okay, so we are back to Mentor SS.
Yeah.
Edutele, man. Nice stuff they're talking about right there. Virtual schooling. What will you be looking at today in particular?
So there are different aspects of the business that we're looking at, but mainly we're looking at the implementation of how they are actually executing their idea.
Yes.
The idea was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was for students, by students, and at the end of the day, we want to see, does it actually impact the community the way it's supposed to? Are they making a profit? How are they running their team? The different elements of business as they should be running them. And right now, we just want to see, like, is it on ground? Is it purposeful? Is it well branded? Is it a logo? Is it well to carry the National School Championship?
Yes. And remember, the grand finale is in about 2 weeks. So you're going to keep your eyes out for it. In the meantime, let's get to the grounds and see whether Edutele is actually up and running, okay?
I can't wait.
Mentor SS, here we come.
My name is Atim Vivian, the Marketing and Communications Officer at Edutele Agency. The business is all about a telephone education service. We got a number from the service, from the MTN service, which number we distribute to students and students who have reached us who are interested in the business. Then we generated codes per subject, which codes are distributed and given to the students prior to the lesson. Yeah, so you make the call and reach the teacher.
What actually hooked us to the business was the fact that you could teleconference. So how is that going so far?
This morning we had a GP lesson going on. You call the teacher and then wait for the students because we gave out timetables. So the students know their time. Like if it's time for GP, I should call in because they have the numbers. So we give in the codes prior to the lesson. The number remains. It doesn't change. So you just call the number, enter the code of the subject, and you reach the teacher, and then the lesson goes on.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher. We're very well, thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Electronic publishing.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we there?
Yes, we are.
Babs. I've seen Barbara putting up her hand.
Thank you very much. And that was Mentor Senior School with the Edutele Agency. A very amazing IT business idea right there. And true to the fact, this business is up and is running. Guys, this is so exciting. Judge William, did you actually find what you were looking for today?
Yes, I did, and I did find very, 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 very implementable. They have executed their idea perfectly. The business is up and running. The business is profitable.
Yeah.
It has actually tripled their investment in less than a month. Which business does that? And on top of that, they have marketing capabilities. The financial execution is flawless. Their books of accounts, their records are all intact. And trust me, this business is going nationwide.
So what stood out for you most in this idea?
Most was the fact that they actually had a working business. And the business is actually scalable. It can be applied in Kampala, in the eastern region, in the western region, southern. And this is an idea brought to you for students by students. So basically, they know their problems, they know exactly how to reach out to the target audience. And at the end of the day, I believe this is a very good business coming from the northern region.
Thank you very much, William. That is impressive. And we're looking forward to meeting this team at the grand finale in about 2 weeks. Guys, our next stop is Ginger to find out how Mpumude Seed School is working and how far they've gone with their business idea. Stay with us.
I'm Kaliambo Joseph Augustine. Mpumude Seed Science Solutions is the company I work in, and I'm the head of marketing. We venture in the manufacture of reusable sanitary pads. Our company's slogan is caring for your well-being, and our objective is to lead in the skilling of youth with money-making skills.
I would like to show you the materials we use in our production process. So we need to have materials. First of all, you need to have a tool like a sewing machine. You need to have the scissors for cutting. You need to have the material itself. This is a cushion fabric. We need to have also the freezers that we put in the pad to absorb. And we need to also have this raincoat material. It's a cotton fabric. It helps to prevent leakage. And you need to also have this cotton material that you put at the back of the pad. We make different types of pads. Like this we call it a pocket pad. This is a novel pad, and this is how we package it. Inside this pack, we have a sticker that shows our customers how our products are used, how she can maintain it, and where to find us. And we have this overtype. This is at 8,000 per pack, and in a pack, we put 2. We also have this type. We also sell it at 8,000, and this is how it looks like in a pack.
This is actually a social cause, and like there are people, there are girls who are missing days at school because of this. So what you have done is you have actually provided a solution. Now you have to capitalize on that social cause.
Hello, Mpumude Seed Secondary School. How are we?
We are good, we are fine.
It doesn't look like we're excited. Are we excited?
We are fine, we are fine, we are fine.
You're fine. So how have you managed to get this far? To get to the regional winners, and now you're pulling off your business. We see the sanitary towels are actually real, and you're making sales already. How does it feel? Please answer my question.
First of all, I feel good because we managed to go to the nationals.
Yes.
And we've been doing this through the support given us by the Stanbic bank, and help that was given to us from the school.
Okay. As a student, you have been doing this during COVID times. Many are home and sleeping. What has been the biggest lesson for you during this time and taking part in the championship so far?
For me, as a person, I'll just encourage, especially the youth, at least to get something profitable that they can engage in. At least that cannot make them be redundant, can make something that can make them useful people in future.
This has been fabulous. Mpumu the Seed School with sanitary towels, reusable that. This has been amazing. Yeah? And remember that because of the fact that coronavirus, schools are closed and we can't meet the students in school, so the business was implemented at one of the homes of the participating students. It has been amazing and the business is actually running. They've made some sales and I would like to know, did William find what he was looking for? Yeah? William, how has this experience been? The sanitary towels are there. They used the seed capital.
Yeah, they actually did. I love the place. As you can see, it's well branded.
Yes.
The products are well branded. The products work. The products are actually almost even UNBS certified. And like everything that I was looking for, the sales that I was looking for on coming in, they've made some. The capacity to build, they can make up to 30 in a day, up to 35. They're bringing their costs down. So basically, it's a business that's actually maturing thanks to...
Okay, so what is it that you'd like them to work on before grand finale?
What I'd like them to work on actually would be their social media presence. It's lacking a bit, and their target market actually focuses on the on these platforms, things like TikTok. Let them make something viral that can go out, because this is a social cause as well as a business. And actually, if it can get to the right hands, then basically their job selling it would be easier.
Okay, so Mpumu the Seed School has to work on their social media, they have to work on their records.
This is Glow and Glam Uganda. Our products are sanitized disinfecting wipes and paper hand soap.
These are mostly for surfaces. You know, usually most wet wipes we use are mostly for the hand because it's really like curry on the Ugandan market. But since like it's an innovative way of cleaning your hands and you can carry it wherever you go, it's really, the packaging is really beautiful.
And speaking of female perspectives, I'm more interested in the numbers, the financial perspective. Yeah, I need to account for Barbara's money. What did this money actually do?
So this money, first of all, we had to procure our packaging. We also bought tissue. We went to the factory because it's cheaper than going to the supermarket. We also use sanitizer for making it a disinfecting wipe.
Okay.
So that is how we used our money.
With the marketing, we know nowadays the society that we are in and the generation that we are in is more digitalized. We have a Facebook page, Glow and Glam Uganda, which quite has very many views. We have very many people subscribing to it. And this is where we get some of our calls and some of our orders from.
For the wipes, we have made sales of 810 and a profit of 296,000.
So is that your net profit, as in all your expenses, everything has been taken, it's your net profit?
Yes.
How much does one tin cost you?
One tin?
And how much do you sell it?
One tin costs 39,000 to produce, and we sell it at 45,000 shillings.
A profit of 6,000 shillings.
Profit of 6,000 shillings.
What about the paper soap?
Yes.
How has that turned out?
For produce one tin of 30 sheets, we produce it at 2,100 shillings and we sell it at 3,000 shillings, making a profit of 900 shillings.
I just need to talk about, in addition to the startup 500,000, what did you top up?
We topped up 320,000 shillings.
So your startup capital was 820,000?
Yes.
Okay. And to date you've made 200
net profit, 296.
296 net.
Judge Donald. So girls, tell me ladies, what did you think about the judge's comments? The last time you had Grand Imperial, you almost died in the movie. What did you think of his comments?
They were okay, because we need the criticism to better our products. So it's like he's our customer and we're getting feedback for whatever we are doing. We looked forward to it, we enjoyed it, and we look forward to making our products better.
Okay. What do you think, what superior thing does your product have?
Our product is the first of its kind, especially the pepper soap. Well, it's not in Uganda. It is easily portable. Honestly, that's the most superior thing.
Very portable.
Yes.
The ladies can throw it in
Even
there.
the gentlemen.
Even us. A few days to the finals now. What do you think you'll make better before the finals?
Before the finals, we need to really increase on our sales. We need to market our product so that more people know about our product. We really need to do that intensively. So those are the two things that we want to do: market and then increase on sales.
For you, from where you see it as patron teacher, what has the school really contributed to make this? Because you know you're in the lab. I just kept thinking, could it have been the same if school was actually active during this time?
The school has been very supportive. I'm sure it would have been the same because they would have given us a room to work in. It would not have been as big as that one, but they've given us a room. Some of the equipment, like the drying trays that we need, they have provided for us. Water, electricity, they've really supported us.
That's incredible. So you guys, I have to ask you a question and be very truthful. Who do you think is your biggest competition at the finals?
We are scared of our fellow girls. Chebambe.
Chebambe? Why do you say that?
Anything with food.
Anything with food.
Is people really
food?
Go there.
It's food. Food is food. But we know we shall make it.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. I'll see you guys at the finals. Good luck. And the last time I tested your product, but now it's working. So I think for me, if I were a judge, I would have just given you that one. The product is actually working. But work on what the judge has told you, and I'll see you in a few days.
Thank you, friend.
All right.
We look forward to seeing you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That is Nabisunsa, the finalist for the Kampala, for the Central region. And now, the ever amazing, dazzling, what did you call it? Razzle Dazzle. Donald.
Yes.
The last time it was fierce in Kampala.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And looking at their final product, what was your assessment about the progress?
I think Sunsas being the central winners, coming from 4 powerful Titan schools to finally make it here is an incredible sign that their product is wonderful and it has a place in the new normal. It has a place in the future. Yes, that's what I think about their product, because paper soap is not only phenomenal, it's also game changing because you have paper, you have soap. Where do you ever have a combination of paper and soap in one?
And in this time, they create something that is relevant.
Yes, very relevant. Relevant, efficient, effective, cheap, but above all else, impactful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. What is the one thing you need them to fix before the final? When you see them in a few days, and if they have this, you think they'll have a better chance of winning?
The one thing that they'll need to fix is their ability to market better than they are doing right now. Yes, they are marketing at a scale of 1 to 10, they're at about 8. But for them to progress and to be as wonderful as their soft product, they'll need to step this up to 13 out of 10.
That's Donald. Well, right now I'm heading to Fort Portal and I am going to be visiting their biggest rivals, who are Chebambe, because food and house and time now. I'll see you in Fort Portal.
Sisi Chebambe Girls. The name of our business is Miracle Flavored Ghee. We have processed and packed ghee in different flavors. We have garlic flavor. We have ginger. We have rosemary. We have vanilla. We have plain ghee in the Toro traditional culture.
You've been able to go to the market?
Yes.
How have the sales looked like?
The sales are okay actually. The demand also went high, so we decided to raise the prices.
What informed that increase? You could increase and run away.
What informed the increase? Number one, different flavors have different prices. So we realized that the quality of the ghee was higher than what we had initially expected. So we hiked the prices. People come to give us feedback. The ghee was really good. Do this.
Guys, where did you learn this skill? Or who is the couple here?
When we attended a training with USIA, they helped us grow in mind. They helped us grow in business. They taught us the professional way to do it in a more unique value. So
this USIA training was
After we won the regional.
After you won the regional, so you went to seek more.
So we thought of something we could add on to make ours better than what is on market. That's when we came up with the flavored ghee.
Okay. All right. Let's look at those books, shall we?
So the budget and expenditure, you gave us 500,000, and in our financial projections in the business plan, it showed we had like our club started with 50,000. The registration of USIA is not free. It is not free, and that is why the school came in to support us. They gave us money for the registration, which is 120,000.
If you're saying the school gave you 120,000, so you have 120,000, please correct me if I'm wrong, plus 500,000 from Stanbic, plus 50,000 from you.
Yes.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
So capital received, what is the math there?
670, yeah.
So 670. So of 670, you used 549,000 as your startup costs. Right. So how much have we sold to date?
Yes, that's the question. So yeah.
I think the total sales were 247,500, which is very good for a start. If we're making like, if we sold 11 kilograms of ghee compared to the input, that is quality food.
Miracle flavored ghee, authoring a healthy generation, they say. Let me talk to them now. Ladies, how are you? How did you find the judges' feedback? What did you take the most from it?
Personally, I liked the positive criticism about the pricing, and we've been advised to go back and check our records, and we price appropriately, and we are going to do that. Yeah.
Speaking of records, what different thing are you going to do before the finals?
I think we're going to look into how much, like, exactly pricing was a very big issue on our side. I have to echo what she said. And the records alone, we have to reinstate them in a way that we unit them so that a person who just comes, understands there and then, it doesn't take a story to explain. So we hope to do that. We're going to work hard.
And finally, I have an interesting question for you guys. Who do you think will be your biggest competition at the finals?
You do not share what they have. So we do not judge. Let us leave that work for
the best.
You guys are politicians. Nice. There you go. Politicians, indeed, will see them at the final, but this comes in all flavors, okay? There's rosemary, there's vanilla, garlic, ginger, and plain ghee. Yeah, the one I'm holding is the rosemary flavor. And ladies, good luck. See you at the finals. All right. Judge Ruben, welcome back.
Thank you.
You listened to everything that the girls talked about.
Yes.
What caught your attention?
Wow. The biggest thing that took my attention was execution and how short this ghee you're holding takes to get to the shelf.
Yeah.
But then again, where things went into discrepancy was when it went to pricing. I think they're underpricing.
Yeah.
They are selling this miracle for a very small price.
Cheaply.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So we have been able to discuss and touch points on as to how we'll be able to have an optimal price, a price where they'll achieve and give back to society the same way.
That's interesting. You're an investor.
Yes.
Why would you invest in this business?
Why would you invest in this business? That it's ahead of the curve. It's getting ahead of the curve. We're looking at how do we mechanize ghee production to under 3 days, and then how do we get it to scale across East Africa, across Africa. Well, I could see it in New York soon.
Really?
Yes.
Miracle. Flavored ghee made in Uganda.
Made in Uganda.
Hopefully it will come.
A product of Renzori.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Hey, listen, if you are interested in investing, reach out to us because everything can be. We are just a few days away from the finals. Cheer for your school because the top 4 regional finalists are ready to pitch their businesses. Remember, it's 3 categories: the Biz Grow, the Alumni, and the Startup Challenge. Who will be the Stanbic National Schools Champion? I'll see you at the grand finale.